All right, today we're going to unpack the story of a futuristic factory dream that pretty much crashed headfirst into reality. It's this really fascinating story about ambition, failure, and get this, the surprising rediscovery of human ingenuity on one of the world's most advanced assembly lines.
So this was the grand vision. I mean, forget everything you think you know about a car factory. The idea was to build a machine that builds the machine. A production line so automated, so futuristic, that it would barely need any people at all. It was pure sci-fi.
Okay, so let's dive into that initial ambition. What are we really talking about here? We're talking about the hunt for a lights-out factory. That's kind of the holy grail of engineering, where robots do everything in the dark because, well, no humans are needed to see what's going on. And on the surface, the logic made perfect sense. The goal was to get rid of all the inconsistencies and physical limits of human labor. You create this perfectly efficient, perfectly repeatable, machine-run assembly line that can just churn out cars at an insane speed and quality. The thinking was, the human is the bottleneck, and the robot is the solution.
But as you can probably guess, that revolutionary dream, well, it completely unraveled. Instead of this perfect seamless flow, the factory floor just descended into chaos. A chaos that Elon Musk himself would later famously call production hell.
And look, these production numbers really paint the picture of just how brutal that reality was. During the critical ramp-up for the Model 3, the factory was missing its targets by a mile. I mean, they were aiming for thousands of cars a week and struggling to produce just a few hundred. The alien dreadnought was officially grounded.
So here's the incredible irony, right? The very technology that was supposed to get rid of bottlenecks, it became the biggest one. This super complex web of robots was just constantly breaking down, misaligning things, and failing at any task that needed even a tiny bit of, improvisation.
Okay, this right here gets to the absolute heart of the problem. You see, robots struggled with anything that wasn't perfectly 100% consistent, like trying to handle fluffy sound-dampening materials or connecting a tangled mess of wires. These are things that we, as humans, with our sense of touch and our ability to just adapt, can do without even thinking about it. So where robots saw an error, a show-stopping problem, a human just saw a simple little adjustment. So all this failure, it led to a really critical and, probably humbling realization. It was a major turning point that would completely reshape Tesla's entire manufacturing philosophy, and honestly, it served as a lesson for the whole industry.
And this quote from Elon Musk, this was the pivot point for the entire story. It was this huge public admission that in the crazy rush to automate everything, they'd fundamentally misjudged the value of their human workers. The human element wasn't a flaw to be engineered out. It was a powerful asset.
So what did they do? Well, here's the solution in action. Tesla started strategically pulling robots off the line and putting people back in for tasks that really needed that human touch. Things like installing these super complex wiring harnesses, doing final quality checks, fitting delicate interior parts. All that stuff was handed back to the real experts, human beings. All right, so let's talk about the new model that rose from the ashes of production hell. Because it wasn't about choosing humans over robots, or vice versa. It was about creating this really sophisticated partnership that took the best of both.
And this chart, man, it lays out the new strategy perfectly. You've got the robots doing what they're amazing at. All the heavy lifting, the super repetitive welding, the precision painting. Meanwhile, humans took on the roles that require nuance, adaptability, and some serious problem-solving skills.
This hybrid approach is what's called the silicon sinew. It's a system that's both powerful and smart. Think about it. The silicon of the robots provides the raw, brute strength and speed. But the sinew, that's the human workers, they provide the flexibility, the intelligence, and kind of the connective tissue that makes the whole thing work together without falling apart. Okay, so let's recap this whole crazy journey, right? It started with the big dream of total automation, then slammed into the harsh reality of production bottlenecks. That led to this big aha moment about how valuable humans actually are, and it all ended up with this powerful synergy. The real takeaway here is that the future of manufacturing isn't about replacing humans, but about creating smarter partnerships between them. Which of course leaves us with a really fascinating question to think about. Has Tesla really found the perfect balance between humans and robots, or is this just a temporary stop on the inevitable road to full lights-out automation? I mean, it's a question that gets right to the very heart of what the future of work is going to look like.